All praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Lakakadash, and the Bohana to Zaid and the Apostle of the Timison, a peace, blessing, and salutation to the Akim, one pushing these truths to the four winds of the heaven. I have a quick point I want to make here. Actually, there are one big indicator that Jacob Trouble, and there was a audio series about to kick off beside the mark of the beast being made mandatory. You see, you have every time the Lord wanted to bring judgment, he took off his men from the street, man, and then all hell will break loose, man. All judgment will come. So this is Ezekiel 3:26, and I will make thy tongue to cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb and shall not be to them a reproof for their rebellious house. This is going into the Lord bringing the famine of the world, man. Why our tongue will cleave to the roof of our mouth? Because at that time it won't be a convenience for us to go out of them and or to do any video. You see, that is another way to say the tongue will cleave to the roof of our mouth, man. When you go to the internet to Google the real picture of Yahweh, you won't find them. When you go to YouTube to find this different video, you won't find them. That's the tongue to cleave to the roof of our mouth, man. You see, so that time is coming, man. As you brother, you see, now it is becoming more difficult and difficult to access this truth, man. You see, the thing with Daily Motion is when we go to Daily Motion, only the truth will be only among the brothers, man. Those who are diligent, man. But this is cover. A few of them will go to Daily Motion, but many of them won't go there, man. And another thing, many people don't use Daily Motion. I didn't know about Daily Motion. I knew Daily Motion this week. You see, so people from the third world country, and this other place where technology is not advanced, they don't know about Daily Motion. Maybe if the Lord make Daily Motion as popular as YouTube, that remains to be seen. So right now, if you are in your right mind, your right mind, you are seeing now very slowly the tongue are cleaving to the roof of our mouth, man. And that's spiritual, man. That's not literal, that's spiritual, man. It simply means to access this truth, it will be very difficult, man. And on the other side, it won't be convenience for us to post any video or to go out there on the street to prophesy, man. If all hell is breaking loose and people are being forced to take the cheap, what make you think you will be out of there prophesying as before? Will be somewhere there, man. You see? So the biggest indicator for all hell breaking loose, and when you see the famine of this world. So this is Genesis 19 and 15. And when the morning arose, the angels hastened the Lord, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy two daughters, which are here, and lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. So before any destruction or any judgment, the men of the Lord have always been taken out of the way, man. So when you you see, when the time came, you see the men of the Lord are not on the internet, are not out of there, man. Know for sure that destruction is about to happen, man. You see, that's a sure thing that the Lord is about to bring judgment, man. It won't take days or years, man. When you see the famine of the world come, it won't take years, days or whatever, man. Destruction will come instant. And while he lingered, the man laid hold upon his hand and upon the hand of his wife and upon the hand of his two daughters, and the Lord being merciful unto him, you see. So the Lord will have mercy on his elect. He will take them out of the way before he destroys. So, as I told you, the biggest indicator for all hell breaking loose is the Lord taking away his men, man. If we want to see them posting a video on the internet or going out there, know that the destruction is going nigh. So that's the biggest indicator, and we are waiting for that, man. We are waiting for the famine of the world, man. And they brought him forth and set him without the city. And it came to pass, when they have brought them out forth abroad, and he said, escape for thy life, look not beside thee, neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. And that is spiritual, man. This is symbolically for you repenting, man. Don't look back for the things which are happening in Babylon, man. You see, count them as done. Be dead to this world, man. Be desensitized to what is going around you, man. Flee to the mountain, and that mountain is symbolically for Yahushua, man. Enter into the rock. And the Lord said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord. Behold, now thy servant have found in grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy makes, which thou hast shown unto me in saving my life, and I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die. Behold, now this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Let me escape hither. It is not a little one, and my soul shall live. And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will now overthrow this city for which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape hither, for I cannot do anything. The Lord cannot do anything. When you see the men of the Lord on the street, when you see the men of the Lord posting 3 videos a day, 5 videos a day, so the Lord is waiting for this grace period to pass, man. And he will bring what we call the famine of the world. And the famine of the world is a great landmark for all hell breaking loose, man. Haste thee, escape hither, for I cannot do anything till be thou come hither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zoar. See? So the Lord, man, he take his men out, man, before bringing that judgment down, man. Let's see another example. So this is Genesis 7 and 7. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife, and his son's wife with him into the ark because of the water of the flood, man. So before a flood came, Noah entered into that ark, and that ark is symbolic for Yahushua again, man. See? Symbolic for Yahushua, man. And in another way, it represents as a chariot, man. You see, that chamber, you see. So it has always been like that, man. When the Lord is about to bring judgment, he take his men out of the way, man. That's making their tongue to cleave on the roof of their mouth. You won't find them anymore on the internet, on the street. That's a great landmark that all hell is about to break loose, man. You see? Verse 10, and it came to pass after 7 days that the water of the flood were upon the earth, man. You see? Verse 12, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. In the self-same day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth and the sons of Noah and Noah's wife and the 3 wives of his son with them into the ark, they and every every beast after his kind, all of the cattle after his kind, and every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth, and after his kind, every fowl after his kind, every bird with the sort. And they went unto Noah in the ark, two of the all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in, male and female, and all flesh, and God has commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. Notice that the Lord shut him in, and the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the water increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted upon above the earth. So all hell will start breaking loose on the lower level, then it will increase. You see, but it will start by the men of the Lord being shut in, being taken out of the street, the famine of this world. You see. So let's finish with Amos 8:11. Behold, the day comes, says the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of the bread, not a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. This is going into, you will go from one platform to another. You go to Daily Motion, to YouTube, from this brother's page, you type in from this blog, Instagram page, or whatever, from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall learn to and fro, and seek the word of the Lord, and they shall not find. And that is the biggest indicator a audio series about to kick in, in the Jacob trouble. In that day shall the fair virgin and a young man faint for thirst. You see, so that's it, man. This was a little commentary. If you see the famine of the world, that's the time we are in, man. And know that the end is very, 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 very near, man. Anytime soon, Jehovah trouble will kick in, man. See, so this I'll say shalom. I hope it wasn't edified. On to the next.